Alright, I am live. I have found that I might be interrupting uh Telly's airwaves, or time slot, however you want to think about it. But just saying that we're going. I'm going west, towards ultimately Buffalo, New York, to see the full solar eclipse. So when that verdict is there, it's not going to say guilty. It's going to say eclipse. I'm going. I'm going to. Well, I'm ultimately going to be going to Buffalo, New York, but I'm going to be. I would. I want to. I want to like say too much about the location, but like I'll say one. I've been there before, and two. It's about. I don't know, an hour east of Syracuse, and that's where I'm going to be stopping today. So I'm not going to Buffalo, New York today. I'm going to be stopping in the middle, and then I'm going to be driving 3 hours more out. So basically, like today, I'm driving uh, to shit. I don't know. I'll just say Oneida County. That's where I'll be. I'm a couple hours from Buffalo in the Finger Lakes region. Oh, okay. Um, are you? Is it like? Is it near Syracuse or is it? Oh, Oneida County isn't far from me. I will be in. I'll just say I'll be in Oneida County. That's where I'll be. That's where I will be. And I didn't really. Kind of just like the last trip. I didn't. I didn't like pack anything or anything. So I'm just gonna be going live while I pack. So you'll be seeing my last minute shenanigans. But um, so that's so I just go live while I multitask and do that. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to actually get a telescope. I got the glasses already, but yeah. So I'm gonna go live and everything. I got battery packs and I got all kinds of stuff. But MVCap is going live, uh, to Buffalo, New York, or literally just wherever the hell is the best place to be to see this eclipse. That is where I will be. From the best of my knowledge, that is Buffalo, New York. To the best of my knowledge. Oh man, the Tele Airways are no joke. I took Telly's time slot, bro. I am losing, bro. It's an eclipse. The moon, like, it's gonna be dark in the middle of the day. It's gonna be night in the middle of the day. When does that ever happen? How is that not a big deal? Yeah, no, I would just say, I mean, like, unless like you're really just like not interested in like astronomy or whatever, I don't know. It's just like it's rare as hell. It really is like one of, I think, like, especially this kind of eclipse, like a once in a lifetime thing. You can only see it in Buffalo. It's not only see it in Buffalo. I mean, there's places like where it's better. I think like some areas like north of New York, some areas like north of like the north end of like Vermont and stuff. And then it's like, I guess how the sun travels, it goes down a weird diagonal path. Um throughout the country. I think it goes from like Texas to New York. So it's like, imagine like a diagonal line across the country. That's pretty much the path of the full solar eclipse. Yeah, yeah, Ryan. The Earth is titled. Did I mess the title up again? Waste of time. God, you have no enthusiasm. My area is a state of emergency of the suspected tourists. Oh yeah, because I was wondering. I saw this. I couldn't understand it for the life of me. It was like in Arkansas, the governor like declared a state of emergency during an eclipse. I'm like, what the hell kind of emergency could an eclipse bring? I mean, I would say like shut the world down just to see it. Like like to just to see it. I could see that. Like I would probably shut some things down to watch it. But what the what kind of threat is an eclipse gonna? It's gonna be just dark. That's gonna be the same thing. That's gonna be like at night in the day. That's what eclipse is. You need to get as far away from the city as you can, or the smog will mess up your view. Okay. Maybe I'll probably go. I don't know. I'm gonna touch down in like Oneida County somewhere, like where my hotel is in at, where my hotel is at. I don't know if I said that in Scramble. But and then just figure out the best possible place I can go. But as far as where I know that is, it's gonna be near Buffalo, New York. But if that changes, I'll just go there. I'm heading where the eclipse is, like wherever the best place to see it, wherever the best place to be is. I'm just gonna go there. What do you mean the Earth is titled? What did I do? I gotta see this. What did I do? What did I do? I thought I titled like an Earth emoji or something. It looks good. They saw Niagara Falls. Yeah, I mean where I'm heading, that's where Niagara Falls is at, Buffalo, New York. I mean the other side, the United States side. Oh, tilted. Oh. Oh. See, I'm obsessed with like my audio issues and like the stream and everything, and I'm not even reading what's in front of me. I don't know. Tilt tilted. All right. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Yeah. They say Niagara Falls is best. Um. Okay. Like, hear me out. I think I can probably get to Canada. Like, they'll just like ferry me there, because if they hear me saying like a boot and everything, they'll just think I'm lost and I'm trying to get back to Canada. So they'll just rescue me. Like, what do you think of that? And then I'll get the best view on the Canadian side. They'll be like, this is obviously a Canadian. There's no way it could be an American. Get your coffee, mate. I just had well, I had some caffeine. I actually just ran out of coffee, but I have tea. I had Coke, not that kind of Coke, but the soda Coke. I probably should though. Yeah, the cloudy weather. Well, I don't know. Basically, my plan is just like to literally touch down wherever I'm at, where I'm going to today, and then just like literally just go into the best possible place I can go. Man, I don't know. Like, tele really get the airwaves, huh? Only 10. Well, we got chat though. I don't know. That's all that matters. They shoot at first sight. Well, unless you bring syrup, you'll be fine. I don't know, man. I mean, I think they'll think I'm Canadian. They'll be like, I'm lost. Maybe the Americans will deport me. Joe CPP fam, just decoy a Canadian pred that day, and they can abduct you, bro. Free ride across the border. Yeah, Hey Joe, CPP fam. Um, I would if he's around. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm heading. All I know is I'm just gonna be in Oneida County today, and I'm heading to Buffalo. But whatever else is good, I'll be down. Like people around there, like, and I'm just going. I'm seeing the eclipse though. Like the eclipse is gonna be. I think the best site of it's either north of New York, like directly north of New York, between Canada and New York, kind of, and then Buffalo. It's like that diagonal region. I live around Rochester, which is supposed to have a great view too. Buffalo is supposed to have the best view in New York State. All right. So I don't know. That's kind of an interesting question. Like how long will it last? I've heard it will last like a couple hours. I've even heard. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but like that just didn't sound right. But that'd be cool as hell if it's a couple hours. I feel there will be a greater quake. Maybe we'll see it live. I actually want to experience an earthquake. I never experienced an earthquake. I've never done that. I think I have a bad bucket list. I want to see an earthquake, probably a tornado. I won't really care too much for a hurricane because it's just like a big storm. I mean, I don't know. Oh, 4 minutes of totality. Oh, that's nothing. The hell? I did buy the glasses. Oh no, I can't be a storm chaser. No, I want to go down a certain catcher's career path that didn't end well. It takes a few hours to complete, but full darkness is only 4 minutes. Oh, okay. Actually, so I'll just say I was gifted it. I didn't actually buy it. I was gifted it. I didn't expect to be gifted it, but I was gifted uh the sunglasses. They're trying to get he was trying to get rid of them, I guess. So I mean, I said where I was going, and yeah, 4 minutes is enough to let the demons out. Probably. Let's see what happens. Four minutes of looting. Yeah, maybe it'll be like the purge, and as long as a solar eclipse is there, then no laws can be in effect. Because, like, okay, think about this. Whatever law there isn't any saying about if there's an eclipse going on at the time, right? So technically, everything is legal as long as there's an eclipse. No. You wouldn't have to travel as far as you think. You can look at a map and go somewhere in Vermont. Yeah, I know some people going in Vermont. I'm kind of just picking where I'm going. Like, I kind of like where I'm going. I always want to see Buffalo. I mean, that's like where Niagara Falls is, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I mean, I'll probably go like basically it's like whenever I go to Oneida County, wherever I'm going now, I'm gonna literally just find the best place I can to see this eclipse. No, I believe in Neuralink. I want Neuralink. I think it's good. I actually want a chip. I do. I'm pro technology and science. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Well, basically, I'm heading west. It's kind of a midpoint location. It's in Oneida County. But I'm going there to see the eclipse, and then I'm gonna eventually head out. It'll take kind of a while to get there, so I did have a late check-in with the hotel. So, but then I'm gonna be driving 3 hours, kind of more, or no, not 3 hours. I think it's just like 2 hours or something like. I think it's actually 3 more hours. And then I go to Buffalo or wherever the hell I go. I hope a giant hand reaches out during the peak of the eclipse, and just all hell legit breaks loose. No, because YouTube headquarters is where the eclipse will not be visible. I was born in Buffalo, went to Buffalo University. My grandson goes there now. What is Kern? I don't know what you're really saying. What is this Kern of which you speak? That's not my phone. No way. No way. Hell no. I mean, I wouldn't, me personally. I mean, I would say as long as you're not like the designated driver or nothing, like, you know, and it's safe or in a safe place somehow, or I don't know. I mean, it could work, but that would scare the hell out of me. Like, bro, why is it night in the day? Like, drive safely. It's gonna be lots of throughway traffic and crazy drivers. Well, I drive pretty much like an old man nowadays. I drive like 60 miles an hour on the highway, so I don't know. I really believe in like the slower you go, the more control you have over your car. So I drive pretty much like just under the speed limit. It's it's a good way to drive. I used to speed though when I was younger, when I was young and dumb. It's not worth it. It's like even if you drive like 80 or something, like you're only saving a couple minutes, and you're just it's like it becomes a habit, and then that can increase your chances of getting into a car accident. And I only know that because I've been into a lot of car accidents. Google Kern when you have 4 hours to spare. All right. Oh yeah, probably for sure. I didn't see it. Like, I drove in California. Oh my god, people stopping in the middle of away, people stopping in the middle of highways and shit. Highways. What are people doing? Hey Vladimir, I mean, I'm gonna be going. I'm heading to like Oneida County today. I'm kind of like that's kind of like my midpoint of the solar eclipse. Um, I don't know. They mentioned you're like kind of near Buffalo in chat, but I'm ultimately setting out to go to Buffalo. But they said you were like I don't know. Someone in chat said you were like around there. You think the fake PHI was a war bot? Yeah, I mean that was shitty. I had no idea, like no idea what I was waking up to. No idea what I was waking up to that day. That was the craziest community shit ever. Hell no. I'd rather just the apocalypse happen and then yeah. If that happens in the apocalypse, that'll be for the apocalypse. And there's no choice. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but that I mean, I actually had no idea what was going on. Like I I I remember going into that stream, like Jeff's stream. All right, here's what I remember. I remember like passing out when I saw like Brian. Yeah, I saw Brian was on locks, and then I was out. I went to sleep. That's when I went to sleep. Um, and then I woke up and Jeff was live, and I heard people were like saying like some crazy shit was allegedly going down. And then I thought it was almost PHI with like a squeaky voice change or something. Like, why would PHI be up with Jeff? I had no idea what was going on. Um, but yeah, yeah. But I heard the whole thing. I saw like I went back and I watched. Like I saw like Brian was like talking to himself or talking to his ice cream or something, and then like I I don't know, bro. Like I thought that he was kind of funny in the beginning. Like there's something up. But and then I kind of saw like I think I saw the end of um the end of the lock stream panel where I rewatched it. I wasn't up to watch it. Then I saw I think FCC just like kept saying like he kept saying that Cap lives with his mom like because he's in between situations or whatever like but he just like kept saying it and kept saying it. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Then yeah, I did see something. I saw was I mean I saw upload from the panel channel, but like Jeff said some like crazy things. Like he sounded like a 12-year-old that was like pissed off on like an Xbox Live or something. Not that anything I know anything about that, but like bro, it seems like he seemed like a kid like raging at a video game, like saying "fuck you, you guys aren't my friends anymore," like all that like shit. Like I don't know if you saw like the voice messages to Vlad, but I don't know. That was just that was bonkers. That was weird. I don't even know what to make of that. Yeah, I mean, something I found to be true was like when the fake PHI was on there, it was they were saying something in very very bad taste. Um, and I heard he was doxing a lot of people. I just don't. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. It was I don't know. Kind of glad I slept through it. I guess I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Oh shit. So that's like the northern. I think that's kind of like the other area. Yeah, that's gonna be visible there too. Those Jeff DMs is a PSA for me to never give anybody my socials. Legit unwarranted and scary. Yeah, that was very undeserved. I mean, that was like the height of showing like all the patience in the world and everything was afforded to this guy, and he just like responds like that. I don't know. Like, there's been just, I mean, like keeping it real, there were just many attempts to like put him on a better path, like in his family too. Like I feel like they're the closest ones to him. They should have kind of done something like because I don't know some if you're like bro if you're like even if you're like Brian or Jeff like they shouldn't be like in the public eye like that. Like that's not good for no one. That's definitely not good for them. I don't know. I don't know what their circle is, but their circle should like kind of like watch out for that. The fake PHI used the phrase "lower than a snake's belly," and I don't associate that with anyone but Warbot. Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Warbot. I mean, he's kind of a weird guy to do some shit like that. Like Lala and Vlad legit do nothing wrong to have just respond that in DMs is scary. And like he said a certain thing about his grandchildren or something like that, which I can't even repeat it because it's just too crazy. But you know what I mean? Uh, that was just disturbing. I don't know. It was actually. I mean, all this is kind of like unfortunate. Like I don't take like any kind of like I don't know like entertainment or whatever off of this. Like I like originally like Jeff was someone who like um called me and everything was saying like I want to catch. Now I wanted what's more. I wanted him to. I think we all did. Well, they weren't really voicemails. I think they were Instagram messages, which, from my understanding, you can't really. I mean, you can redo it. You would just have to unsend it and then redo it. Which, I mean, I don't know why you do that, but yeah, if it's in such a state that he believes what he's saying when he's saying it's psychotic. Yeah, and I mean, and I don't have the antidote for that, and neither do you, and neither do we, and yeah, I mean, we just people on the internet. Like we can't fix that. Yeah, and he said like "fuck you," bro. He literally sounded like a kid. He was like fuck you, my parents are calling the police. Fuck you, and they're pressing charges. It'll be your fault. Like, yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I never worked with him like directly in person, only because he's based in New Mexico, and I never been to New Mexico. I'm in Mass, but basically, what I did was I set up a catch for him and everything, and I genuinely wanted him to see it. Like, I pushed his shit. Like, I wanted him to do well. Like, and I guess still, like, I mean, he can't really be a catcher nowadays. But I still don't hope for a bad outcome. But I don't know. But I did decoy one of his catches. Yeah, and it was. I remember it was like, it was really difficult coordinating him to the predator. And then when he finally made contact with the predator, like I was with a couple people in the car, and like it was like I don't know, it was like a victory when he finally made contact with the predator. But then yeah, I don't know, but then it was KC, and I just don't know if he turned stuff in. I like he some reason made FCC like the chief operating officer of Southwest CPNI and formerly IndyCat Southwest, and I don't know if they. I don't know. I followed up on this, but I don't know if they turned it in. I really don't know. His brother kept trying to rap battle like he was the version of uh, Cheddar Bob. Isn't it Cheddar? It's Cheddar Bob, right? Yeah, and I don't know what to make. Even I mean, even when I was there, I mean, I'll kind of admit, I was kind of like high, like I smoked a little bit, like when I was on Just Panel with Brian, but like I don't know, I didn't really know what to, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to respond with. I never seen that before. Like he was kind of very tweaked out, like he was like popping his eyes out and shit like that. I I don't have a manual for that. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Well, I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't know how to engage with it personally. I know one thing: ain't no coming back from this. And if people out there just bad, I mean, I think so. Yeah. Um. I mean, if you're, I don't know, bro. If you're at least like that, you shouldn't be in the public eye. Like, I don't see what the benefit to that is, unless it's just like, is it fake? Is it? I don't know. That's literally how I spent my morning that day. Like, I remember like just waking up, um, and watching all the shit. Be like, I have to watch this shit. I don't know what happened, but I found out there was only some shit going on until I think it was later because I remember I went to sleep like right when like in the middle of Locksmith's panel, and then I woke up and like there was still a panel going on. It was just a panel. We couldn't believe what he said. We said that's disgusting. What kind of mind thinks someone has pics of my grandchildren and they're going to do that? Only a demented mind. Hey Lola, I don't know. I mean, I don't have an answer. It's 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 beyond me. I can say I've never seen this before. I don't know. Like I guess it'll somehow unravel to its conclusion, but I don't know what that is. But I don't know. I don't know how it'll play out. Like that's just crazy, crazy situation. Yeah, I've been decoying. And I have a new code word I'm gonna be using. I'm not sure if I should say it. But actually, no. Fuck it. I'll say it. But yeah, I'll say like instead of the fried pickles, I'll say yeah, like I gotta get dishes to wash. I gotta wash dishes. I mean, I might as well just like I just realized that's like the perfect code word. I should probably use that as my code word. Like it gave me an idea. I got these dishes to wash, so gotta hurry it up. That's the most subtle thing. I mean, I don't know. Hey Moon, I got dishes to wash. They're piling up. I gotta get home. I'm gonna get yelled at. You know, you feel. Step it up, Brian. Step it up. Maybe the Fred will say that. I don't know. Just been going off his rocker plenty of times, just not bad, and now people are not gonna feel sorry for him. I mean, yeah, like he's just acting like a child and attacking people. It's disgusting. Yeah, and also what was kind of weird was like I saw like FCC talking about like Cap, and he compared Cap's situation to Jeff's situation. So there's a difference between being like I guess like sometimes like they show it on Dr. Phil, they'll say like 45-year-old lives with their parents. Bro, Dr. Phil would have a field day with this community, by the way. Like a field. Imagine the episodes. Like they got one episode out of the community and it was Shay. They could have they lost out. Dr. Phil quit too soon. But I think they have like a lot of like episodes where it's like 45-year-old lives with parents, is like a moocher, this and that, whatever. I mean, I don't know. There's a huge difference between like genuinely being, I guess like a burden or a moocher and everything like that, but and being in between situations with like a house and going from like a house to like another place in the middle of like a split up and shit like that. Um, and you're just not burning into your savings by spending a bunch of money. And because of that, he compared Cap to Jeff. No, those are two different things. Right? Dr. Phil can't say. But I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying it would be entertaining. It would be it would be a content. Like he missed out. That name always makes me smile. What name? Dr. Phil or wait? What name? I don't get it. TBS missed it all. Oh, Lalamir. Lalamir. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. New Moon will be Envy Moon, but so it'll be like implying the moon is non-violent, which it probably is because like it's just a rock and doesn't do anything. So you can pretty much assure that it'll not be violent. So it makes sense. Just stopping in to drop off a little heart and like SPHI. Yeah, and sorry you had to go through whatever I don't know the community kind of put you through lately. The non-violent moon. Like the moon overcame all of its violent history just to do moon things. Like that's a story. Yeah. Like do I have the bracelet? Yeah, actually I got I got she had this like Envy Cat bracelet made, Envy Cat Fireside. This is like my exclusive merch, you know. Only the higher ups at Envy Cat get one. It's just very well made. I don't know. I feel like it's like a good luck charm. Map and Envy Coon will not work. What are you talking about? Yeah. Did you play? Have you played Majora Mask? It's a very violent moon. No. You have a beautiful day. What? Okay, I'm blanking on what TTYS means. Oh, talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. I don't know. Wow. Talk to you soon. Okay. I got it kind of right. So yeah, I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be heading out west, very west. A couple hours. I might film the drive. Um, Actually, you know what I'll probably do? I think if I'm well, I don't know. I might. I keep saying I might do lives when I don't do a live. So I'm actually just not gonna say anything. But yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna keep it improv if I go live again. But I like Mooncat better. I kind of like Envy Moon. You know, right? When is the next Envy Cap court? Um, I don't know. We gotta have one soon. We gotta have some trials. We gotta figure some shit that's going on. A mooncap just like reminds me of a weird hat though. That's like when I think of a mooncap, I think of like a hat that resembles a moon. And I don't know, like why would you do that? I don't see. Yeah, we need an MV court though. So NV moon, it's like I'd rather a non-valid moon than a weird looking hat. If that makes any sense, which probably doesn't. But yeah, I am. I picture some like I don't know, like foreigner or something, or some Brit being like, "I have my moon cap on. I have my moon cap. What is this disturbance going on? I have my moon cap on." I don't know. In the Eclipse, now I want a moon hat. I'm picturing the moon with Ryan and Moon's face in it. What? The moon with so so like fucking Teletubbies. Am I just faces like on the instead of the sun, it's the moon? The hell? What do you mean? So when the baby sun goes down, then the 14-year-old moon rises. Okay, I see how it is. In the Eclipse. Oh, moon's face in it. Like or okay, I think I got that confused, bro. I was picturing like what you were trying. I thought what you were trying to say was like my face as like the moon, which is trippy. I don't know. Or is it? Yeah, I don't know. I just confuse myself, so I'll just talk about things that I know. Stay in my lane. Yeah, and I cannot, dude. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make this now. Who just stubbed me in the middle of my nap? I had my moon cap on. Moon cap? What's a moon cap? It is my cap that I wear to take out the noise at night while I sleep or while I take my naps. That's what I picture a moon cap is. The moon, but with your face. Yeah, so it's like Teletubbies at night. Like instead of yeah, bro, that was a trippy show. I grew up on that, and no one. I remember like all the other shows like my older siblings used to like grow up with and everything, and they just watched me be like in like walked into like when I was like, a baby, basically like Teletubbies or whatever, and be like, bro, this kid's an alien. This is alien shit. This is some alien shit. The aliens are doing their programming. I'm imagining you with the big slice of croissant cheese on your head. Well, why? Are you like a murderer? No, I don't know. I mean, okay, let me think. I mean, moon has something to do with cheese. I don't know why it would be on my head. Trying to work that out. I don't know. My God, my kids watched that, and yeah, it was very weird. Yeah, they don't even say anything the entire time, so it's like the only conclusion is it's aliens communicating. Yeah, I remember something would happen. Like I remember like the fan. You know what I remember? I remember like the fans would go off or something, and like they would go like oh and shit like that. I thought some shit was gonna go down. I was in suspense. I thought some shit was gonna go down. I was like, there's gonna be like some kind of tornado or something. There's gonna be like some crazy scene. I don't know. It sounded like things were about to go down when they said, "Oh, that was the only reason I watched," and then nothing really happened. It was just like some bullshit lesson they're trying to teach kids. Like, what's wrong with them? They could have made it interesting. Like they could have made the Teletubbies like jumping out of a plane, or something like that, and like like jumping out of a parachute and like saving people or something. I don't know. I didn't think this through. Um, but that was kind of what I remember. Okay, never mind. No, don't mind my imagination. As long as you don't mind mine. Yeah, next time I get like sometimes I get like messages saying go live. I think I gotta get back into the community, like what do they call it, the swing of things. So and like just know what time slot to work in. The community knows. I didn't like watching it, so creepy. Of course not. Yeah, I always thought it was like I always thought some shit was gonna go down when they said, "Oh, that's just me." But I think it was more just the colors and shapes that held babies and Tell's attention more than a plot to the show. Nah, for me it was the uh-oh and thinking something was gonna go down. I remember. I remember. I don't remember any colors or shapes. I think what they were doing was they're introducing how to see for suspense. Like whenever something's just about to go down in a show or a movie or whatever, like it prepares you for that. That was my takeaway of it. There's there's only no lessons in that at all. Just like a bunch of alien looking things going like oh running around and then fans going on and shit. Nah, Barney was creepy. I don't fucks with Barney at all. Hell no. No, that shit was creepy. Wait, I heard some sus things. All I'll say about Barney's, I heard some sus things about Barney. Yeah, I was creepy as fuck. That was like it's like, oh you love me. Bro, what the fuck is up with that shit? That's some weird ass shit. Alright, yeah. I don't know. I'm in a pretty random mood. I think it's maybe a sign of the impending eclipse. Maybe I secretly know that it's gonna be the end of the world soon, so I was trying to get everything out. So my thoughts are kinda going quick. Um mm, uh I don't know about Sesame Street. I don't remember. I didn't understand what was going on. Yeah, the eclipse is tomorrow, so I'm not going to the eclipse. The eclipse isn't today. I want to confuse people. I want to make people think it's today or nothing. It is tomorrow. Yeah, I mean I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. And I'm uh I'm just going to like a midpoint location today, so I'm closer to where I'm kind of going to like kind of a perfect epicenter of where the eclipse is. So if I want to go to pretty much anywhere, I'm just gonna drive from there. I showed Lala the death of Mr. Hopper episode and still remembered it well. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street, Vlad? I actually don't remember the time. I was kind of just looking stuff up. I don't want to give an incorrect time. If anyone knows the time, um, presumably on the East Coast, because I mean, from what I know, the most west is going to be is Texas, and that's only an hour behind us. So yeah, I do. Yeah, someone get a time for us. What are you doing? Yo, I remember when I was like a kid. There was like that made me remind me of Spy Kids. It was like that was like, the first 3D movie I saw or something. I didn't understand what was going on, but things that was like the first time things were popping out at you and shit. Like that shit didn't exist before. See, I'm an old timer. I've seen everything. I have some sunglasses with no lenses. I'm good at it. Yeah, probably. You're good. Probably not. Just don't look at the sun. And then you'll just be wearing lensless. I guess just like, yeah, I don't know what's left. Isn't that just a frame then? So you're wearing a frame of sunglasses? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, you know, just apply the same rule to uh to if you didn't have sunglasses. So 2 p.m. So it's looking between 2 p.m. Like, don't quote me on this, but they're saying somewhere between 2 p.m. and 3:30. I will come with a correction if I have one. In Buffalo, 3:18 p.m. Rochester, 3:20 p.m. for totality. Totality. You can make your own with cardboard and saran wrap. Man, if I'm gonna mix, the only thing I can like put together is like a bowl, like a aluminum foil bowl. Like I'm not gonna make no glasses. I can't do it. I think we should actually start an MVCat merch by just selling styrofoam bowls. What do you think of that as an idea? Not styrofoam. I don't know. I always do this. It's like hardwired in my brain where I confuse styrofoam with aluminum foil. Both have nothing to do with each other. I don't know why I confuse the two, but I just keep doing that. So if I say styrofoam, I probably mean aluminum foil, and if I probably say aluminum foil, I probably mean styrofoam. That's just that's a glitch in my programming. I need an update. Oh, it's not today, Moon. It's tomorrow. The birds will go silent during the eclipse. It is eerie. Make sure to keep your dogs and cats inside, please. Um, I'm trying to think of what that would mean. Like, keep your dogs and cats. I mean, is there like a thing about like keeping your dogs and cats not out at night, or I don't know what the reasoning behind that is. The eclipse will give you an update. Oh, okay. They say you're a quarter inch taller after the eclipse. Make sure you measure before and after. Crazy phenomena. So I'm gonna be 5'4" and a quarter. So on my license, I'm actually gonna say just 5'4", and then I'm gonna put 0.25. Like, they're not gonna understand why, but that's just what I'm gonna do because I was there. Their eyes will get ruined. Oh, yeah, because it's like there's a sun out and it's nighttime. That went way over my head. I forgot about that. That's kind of true. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea to keep your dogs and cats inside if there's like a sun night out. Yeah, that makes sense now. They'll be able to reproduce if they look at the sun and moon. Really? I mean, I literally can't tell what's true or not. I don't know. I think I'm in a gullible mood, so if someone wants to trick me with something, I'll probably believe it. I'll take suggestions. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I need to know. Every eclipse. I feel like that could be a real thing. Like, I do know that if you go to space, did it? Okay, it sounds crazy, but does it have to do with gravity? Because I do know if you go into space, you get taller because I guess like your spine decompresses or your bones decompress. That's the word. I just don't know how that would have to do with an eclipse, but oh, if it's a wait, so are we gonna be floating and shit? Are we gonna be floating? I'm more interested in that. Yo, I wanna float. But then if you float too high in those 4 minutes, then it could be a rough landing. Okay. But it sounded cool at the time though. Yo, how we just believe and just start an internet rumor that like whatever the eclipse will do will actually bring the dinosaurs back. Like they're coming back. Like they're making a comeback. Like imagine if the dinosaurs just made a comeback. Like yeah, we get hit by the comet, but we still here. And they'll be evolved and everything. You know, your feet will be on the ground, but your head will float for a second. My head will float for a second. Wait, I'm infinitely more interested in that than anything else. Your head will float for a second. What do you mean? And how? Like, where is the cutoff between when you float? So what if I just jump really high, like where my head is, and then I'll just float? I'll just go as high as I can. I don't care about the fall. Like that'll just be cool as hell, and then I'll deal with the consequences later. I'll be able to say, you know, when I'm an old man, that I floated on Earth when the solar eclipse happened. I heard there's something crazy gonna happen. It's like a solar flare storm, something like that. That's gonna like it could potentially destroy all the satellites and all the internet and stuff. Which the satellites are very delicate. Like something how satellites are programmed is So, given the theory of relativity, the satellites need to adjust to the theory of relativity in order to give you the exact coordinates and time. Like they have to adjust for that. So if those satellites go offset, so it's just like think about how delicate that situation is. The satellites. I'm more interested in the gravity thing. So it'll be like swimming basically. I'll try to swim to the top of the sky. There have been rumors of a digital pandemic during the pandemic. No, no, I heard that was a real thing though, the solar flare thing. That's moderately legit. Hope. Oh, I am so sorry about your cat. You lived a long life. My cats are 6 years old and the baby is 6 months. Their names are Lucky and Baba, both females. Yes, gravity. Yeah, I want to see this gravity thing. Pressure times mass times squeeze. I don't know what that's about. So is that a picture of me with the belt? I forget the point of that. I don't know. I think it had to do with wrestling, and I got bored. Never mind. Oh, People's Champion. I pity the fool. I pity the FCC. I pity the Jeff. I pity the Preds. Yeah. Who else do I pity? Yeah, I actually do pity FCC because he's broke. How does it feel having two first names? Yeah, but you could change that up though. Like you could just be like, you can make Steve. Okay, forget Steve, but you can make Dave like Davis or something, or Davids or some shit, and then it would be Steve Davids. You could switch that up and make it, sound normal. You could work with that. It's workable. I need to get my morning tea. Yeah, when all that community drama was going down that night, I was just I was drinking tea in my sleep. I don't know why. I was just sipping the tea with Kermit the Frog. I don't know. All that shit was going down. Oh, I have to feel having no first names. Yeah, like imagine just having like I feel bad for those people that have like really confusing and like hard to pronounce names. So they're basically like never referred to. I kind of had a little bit of that because Couture is kind of hard to pronounce. Some people pronounce it like Couture or Couture, or I don't know. Some people just be trolling. They'll be like Cotter or some shit. I don't know, but it's Couture. Couture. Yeah, there was. I guess it was like that's like a French pronunciation, but I was like clearly saying how it was pronounced, and I'm like, just say Couture. I don't know. So I found out, like, I guess, and I never understood why it's called Couture. I never understood that. But then you think of statue and the ch that makes, and that's what people were tripping on. That's what gives it that ch. I mean, I don't know if like it's pronounced that way in other ways, like, but I had no idea where it was coming from. But that's where the Couture came into play. Remember being announced, it would be like Ryan Couture. I'm like, it's not my name, but all right, here I am. I'm probably just gonna ditch my middle name though. Wait, I'm like banking that that's a fake Jeff. I'm like 99.7% sure that's a fake Jeff. Bro, I know the community now. Come on. Ryan Couture is my name on Grinder. Yo, he didn't do anything to me. Like the fuck. But that's a fake account though. Just saying that's a fake Jeff. That was not between me and you. That was just I don't know. That was the thing. My hometown is right in the target area. Plattsburgh. Oh wow, I was gonna say. Yo, all these fake Jeff accounts. I can neither confirm or deny. So 16 miles south of the Canadian border. I've been hearing like there's Vermont that's really good to see, and the very north of New York, that area, and also also Buffalo. Those look like the places. One friend is renting out their houses, one for 800, another for 900 a night. I think what I want to do if I buy a house, is like I would just buy like a super small house and then just pay it off so I don't have living expenses. Then that's the only reason I would buy a house. I mean, my rent's like 720 a month. And I mean, it's in like, I mean, it's in the hood, but it's kind of near Boston. I think it's kind of a nice area. I mean, I like it. I don't know. I'm I'm immune to the hood, but yeah, I didn't pick the hood life though. Yeah, it's relatively a good deal. Usually, like rent prices go up like to 2,000 for a studio apartment. That's some dumb shit. That's that dumb dumb. One front. Yeah, yeah. I mean, because I'm kind of close to Boston and everything, so I'm not complaining. I agree with you. Less space to heat and cool and less property taxes. Oh, so I'm like, I didn't even know that, but I'm making extra sense. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I don't really believe in like buying something that you're gonna take your entire life to pay off, but what you can legitimately do is you can eliminate your or lessen your living cost. Like if you pay it off, because once it's paid, it's paid. But I would be like, I would like if I get a house, it'll be small as fuck. It'll be probably like 100,000. It'll be it'll be cheap. It'll be very cheap. I'm gonna deliberately get a small house. That's my goal. Like if I had a big house, it just would be like then you're kind of enslaved to it. I mean, I don't know. That's what always kind of scared me about buying things. Like then you like have to live there forever. Like what if you want to live in Florida? Or what if global warming happens and then there's water that goes way up and you're in a coastal area? Or I don't know. Like you pretty much can't move unless you sell it. So the only reason I would be to kind of just have like one bunker to just pay off. Eventually, you own your house and then no monthly payment. It has been nice to be rent and mortgage free. Yeah, and then I mean, then you can put all that all to savings and then buying another house and then just renting that out. You can do a lot. You can do a lot with that. Um, just kind of scrolling. This is kind of the stage where the chat hits standstill and I kind of run out of things to say. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'll probably end it off now. I'm just kind of saying what I'm doing. I'll probably go live later. I could have picked a better time slot to go live, but that's what it is. So yeah, gotta just end this off. Have a good. So it's 11:46. So it's kind of. Some people may consider that morning. Some people may consider that noon. Um, And depending on how your last night went, it could be even, I don't know, still night. I don't know. But whatever time it is for you, have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Yo, squatting is the dumbest shit ever. But yeah, I want to get distracted. But yeah, like just good luck with the eclipse. Yeah, keep your pets inside. They'll probably get to watch the eclipse from the window, but it's just not wise to have them look at it unless you have special glasses for pets. Not sure how that would work, but I don't know. I probably shouldn't give a pet advice, but um, yeah, be safe. Wear your solar eclipse glasses. I might be getting a telescope. I'm gonna be going live about it. Um, and yeah, have a safe and well viewing of the eclipse.